A Gaby le dicen la ardilla voladora por sus increíbles habilidades en la gimnasia y hoy día tiene dos medallas olímpicas, una en equipo y otra individual. ¿Pensó usted hace 10 años cuando ella empezó a entrenar que estaría acá en unos Juegos Olímpicos?
You know, we dreamed that it would happen. We had faith that it could happen, but we didn't know for sure that it would happen. And so I just told her, go out there and enjoy every moment. Have fun out there. And if it's good enough for a gold medal, then we'll just rejoice with you like there's no tomorrow. And if it's, the best that you could do didn't get you a medal, we're still going to rejoice like you got a medal, because it's a huge accomplishment to even make it to the Olympics. So we're just so thrilled and excited for her that she accomplished her most high dream that she set for herself, and I just cannot wait to see what the future holds.
No ha sido un camino fácil. Usted es madre de 4 niños, incluyendo a Gaby. ¿Cuál ha sido el mayor sacrificio que ha tenido que enfrentar en esta carrera deportiva?
I would say the biggest sacrifice has been probably financial. I'm a single mother, and I didn't know at times if I would be able to keep everything afloat, because this sport, gymnastics, is horribly expensive. And so I didn't know if I would be able to do it and hold out until, the end. But I did. I did whatever I had to do to make it, happen for her. And, the sacrifices that I've had to make financially have all been worth it. I don't regret a thing. I had to sell a lot of jewelry. I don't have any gold jewelry or any diamonds left. I sold them. I didn't have any diamonds anyway. Just I had my wedding ring, and I got rid of that so I could have more money to put into her sport. And the time commitment was really big, because I had to work everything around her schedule, and sometimes my other kids had to sacrifice. They had to be okay with letting me travel all over the place with her. And so they were always very supportive, just extremely supportive of her dream. And so I'm so thankful that her older 2 sisters and her older brother allowed me to be able to do that for her.
El momento en el que cambió la vida de Gaby fue cuando ella vio los Juegos de Beijing en el 2008 y dijo, para yo estar ahí tengo que tener el mejor entrenador posible. Y ese entrenador estaba en Iowa, donde ella vive ahora. Es decir, ella se mudó de Virginia a Iowa. ¿Cómo ha sido la separación?
Moving her to Iowa was very, very difficult. She came to me and she said, Mom, after we had watched the 2008 Beijing Olympics, she said, I can do that. I believe I can do that. And she said, but in order to do that, I'm going to have to move away. And I want this coach right here. It was Coach Chow. And then 2 years later, she had an opportunity to work with him. He came to our hometown in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and worked at a camp at her former gym. And so after she worked with him a little teeny bit on vault, and he helped her start training the Amnar vault that she competed here at the Olympic Games. And she said, this is him. That's my coach. And I said, he lives in Iowa. No way. And I couldn't afford to be able to send her there and, move there with her. And so she said, I got to go alone. And then I still thought, I don't know if I can afford it, because I would have to pay for room and board for her. I couldn't just send her off to a family and not provide for her necessities. So when she got there, everything just took flight. Her host family told me, don't worry about paying us anything. We're fine. We want to be a blessing. We're okay financially. So you keep that money there and use it for your family, you and your other 3 children. We're okay. And so that was a tremendous burden lifted off of me. And I cannot thank them enough. This journey would not have been possible without her host parents, Travis and Missy Parton, and their whole family has just rallied around Gabrielle and supported her. And I'll always tell them, thank you doesn't seem big enough. There's nothing I can give them. There's nothing that I can do to ever thank them or repay them for everything that they've done. I'm just so incredibly thankful and grateful that they came along with us on this journey. And I'm glad that they're here in London to celebrate this moment with us.
Muchas felicitaciones le han llegado a Gaby. Michael Phelps, Oprah Winfrey, Nicki Minaj. Todo el mundo está loco con Gaby y todavía le quedan 2 pruebas más. ¿Hay posibilidad de esas 2 medallas?
I think she has an opportunity to medal again. She has uneven bars finals on Monday, and then she has the balance beam finals on Tuesday. Uneven bars is probably going to be the toughest one for her. There's so many amazing girls competing in that event final, and their start values are really high. And in this sport, once they changed the scoring code, it made it so that if you have a higher degree of difficulty, you know, you start off at a big advantage. And so her start value on bars isn't as high as some of the other girls from the other countries, but I told her, you still go out there and you still compete like you have the same start value, because you never know what could happen. So, you know, I told her it doesn't matter whether you get a gold again or a silver or a bronze. I'm proud of you for just stepping out there on that floor. Beam, you know, she finished the all-around with one of the, I believe it was the highest beam score, and she was 3rd going into the all-around competition. So I think she has a really great shot at beam, and uneven bars. We'll have to see how everything, you know, works out on the day of competition. And I'm just so excited for her. I can't wait to be able to take her home and celebrate all of her successes that she's achieved here at the Games.